Have you ever transcended space and time?
Yes. No. Time, not space. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
She hit me 13 times. I had to clean off my spine. Rivets and potatoes. I said, see you laters. But that could be untrue. A hole in a new shoe. For ugly love haters. A bunch of
Oh no, Sean's playing with duct tape again. Think about the yellow as all the stuff in our life. Like, look around your room. You have maybe a desk, a couch, lamp, desk, a table. If you're in your bedroom, you have your bedroom. This is just all the stuff. And then all these extra squares here, the wood, is the space. You could call it air, you could call it whatever you want. It's just oxygen. So there's oxygen in this big room. So really, there's all these lines of stuff and then space. But in reality, it's all just one big checkerboard. That's everything. I highly doubt this makes a bunch of sense. In all reality, it kind of blew my mind for the first few times. The Hubble telescope took a picture of space. This big black empty part of space, and as they zoomed in, they saw a little bit more stuff, and then they zoomed in more and they saw a little more and a little more and a little more, and in reality they thought they were just seeing a couple more stars and planets, but they saw galaxies with hundreds and billions of stars and planets. Space is something. It's not just nothing. One of my favorite movies talks about this. It's called I Heart Huckabees, and they were talking about, yeah, there's just things. There's all these little things going on. I'll just show this clip right here.
Not magic, it's just the way things are, Tommy. You and me in the air are actually tiny particles that are swirling around together. Look right here, you see?
Okay, but look at the cracks between these particles and the cracks we fall through, the holes of nothingness. Exactly, because that's what I just experienced upstairs.
Look closer. There are tiny particles connecting the larger cubes.
Yeah, and then tinier cracks between the connections.
Even tinier connections.
And even tinier cracks.
Yeah, but if you look close enough, you can't tell where my nose ends and space begins because they're unified. See?
You are in a pool of oxygen. Like, we're not just surrounded by space, we're out with everything touches something else. Touching oxygen and air at all times. And if you're in space, you're touching whatever's dark matter they think it is. So everything's just touching and working with each other. And that's really cool. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Today's mindfulness challenge is just being aware of the space. Even within this book, there's spaces within the pages. And then within your own mind, between every thought you have, there's space. And what is that space? What is it in your head, like between thoughts? And that's where my mind kind of goes nuts. And like, as soon as I start to try and figure out what it was, that's a thought. And it's like, oh, I just filled that space up. It's like when you think about molecules and atoms and they're all connected, kind of like these magnets I have here. You know, they can all come apart, but they all can connect to build something else. Like in reality, it all looks connected, but as you zoom in, they're touching, but there's all this space in between them. And that's kind of how I look at your mind. Like, if each one of these is a thought, well, what's in between those thoughts? What is that space? I've thought about this space one a lot growing up, and especially since I'm very into quantum mechanics and physics and space and the big things and the little things, that I thought to keep going with this mindfulness journey. It'll give you something to think about this morning. Yeah! New vlog tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Life's meant to be experienced, and curiosity will get you there. See you tomorrow. Where's this thing I'm supposed to be looking? Is it down here today? Hey, good news, bad news. It's like 5:30 and I haven't even meditated, yogaed, or read about today's mindfulness challenge. Good news is I got my camera back. See if you can notice the difference. 3, 2, 1. Hi. Much better. When I don't do yoga and I don't start my day with meditation, life and emails and stuff on my to-do list just keeps piling up, and then I never do it. I'm sure that's probably happened to you. It happens to a lot of people. But I'm not gonna... I post these at 7 o'clock every morning, And just because I kind of struggled today doesn't mean my irresponsibility, I don't want it to affect you. So I'm gonna yoga, meditate, and try and make a video here so you have something to watch and have your day be full of mindfulness. I'm committed, Adrian. We're gonna do it.